every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 85th day of my challenge, where I'm still rocking my scarf mode because, I don't know, these viruses just seem to really love me. So I'm sorry in advance for my nasally voice, but there's just really nothing I can do about it. I'm waiting to get better so much. And actually, today is the day when I've realized how happy I am that I've decided, despite the fact that I haven't fully recovered, to continue with my recipe tryings, because who knows when that will happen. That being said, today I'm gonna skip one recipe because we don't have a lot of, let's say, like this fresh fruits and stuff, because it's not season. So once it's the season, I will be able to make that recipe, but for now I'm like putting a pin on that. And today I'm gonna try a bechamel sauce recipe. Now I'm gonna use the sauce, I won't lie, in tomorrow's recipe, so I'm not even sure if I'm gonna actually try the sauce itself in the end of this recipe or episode, whatever, because I have no idea if I know the sauce. I mean, I might have tried it before, but its name doesn't ring a bell, so I kind of want to leave it like a surprise once I try tomorrow's dish, well, fully cooked with that sauce. So that being said, let's go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 50 grams of butter, 30 grams of flour, 960 milliliters of milk, a touch of freshly grated nutmeg, and I have here a half of eighth of a teaspoon, salt, and white pepper. Okay, so here's how it goes. What you see here are the equivalents for saucepans. Here you see a small saucepan and here a big. So into your small saucepan, you want to add your milk, and over medium heat, let it warm up. At the same time, into big saucepan, also over medium heat, you want to add the butter and let it melt. I've decided to give the milk a couple of minutes head start because it's really cold and I don't think it will be able to, well, warm up quick enough. So 2 minutes head start. Okay, and now I'm gonna add in the flour, and while stirring constantly, I'm gonna cook it for 2 minutes. Okay, and now I'm gonna slowly start adding in the milk. I'm gonna switch to a whisk now. At this point, I'm turning the heat down to low. I'm gonna add in the nutmeg, season with salt and a white pepper, and while whisking constantly, I'm gonna cook it for, Laura says, a few minutes, so I don't know, I'm gonna go with 5. Five minutes have passed, but I really honestly cannot tell if it has thickened up. So I'm gonna use one tap to know whether the sauce is at the right point. Okay, so you take a wooden spoon, stick it into the sauce, and okay, I feel like it should be thicker because it's really thin, but you run your finger like that, and if it stays in place, which it kind of does, it looks like it kind of does, but it's so thin. Okay, let's try again. Is it like that? Let's make for a couple more minutes just to be sure. You should really know stuff before using these tips, like I'm making this for the first time. Okay, now I can definitely feel it's thicker while whisking, so let's try this spoon trick again. Okay, I'm taking a clean one this time. Okay, let's call it good. Should we call it good? Oh, I bet people who know these things are laughing at me now. Okay, let's call it good. So 7 minutes. I've cooked it 7 minutes in total. So now let's head back to the counter. You know what? I checked the original recipe and it did look thicker, Laura's version. So I'm gonna cook for what? That was 7 minutes in total, right? So let's make it around 3 more minutes so that it's 10 minutes in total. Okay, the spoon test. Ah, now it's way thicker. Wait, she did like something like, oh, that finger is hot already. It always looks right for me. Okay, but let's call it good this time for sure, because, well, I don't want to overdo it. So I guess a few minutes in this case meant 10 minutes. So now let's head back to the counter and finish this up. So the only thing that's left is to put the sauce into this bowl and plastic wrap it, making sure that the plastic wrap would touch the sauce itself so that no skin would form. At first I'm gonna leave it at room temperature like that to cool down a bit, and then I'm gonna put it into the fridge to cool down completely. As it cools down, it will thicken even more, and as I mentioned, I'm gonna use this sauce in tomorrow's dish. Okay, a couple of afterthoughts. First, I realized I seasoned the sauce too early. Laura seasoned hers once it thickened up, meaning she put the nutmeg, salt, and the white pepper right in the very end, basically before plastic wrapping it almost. So I'm not really sure, did I make it very bad by seasoning it earlier? I don't know, but I wanted to point it out. If you're making and you want to make it the right way, Laura does this in the very end. Second thing, I couldn't say that this sauce smells nice, and I have a stuck nose. I don't smell anything, but there's something which comes through to me, and I don't really like the smell. I'm not sure, is it the nutmeg or maybe the white pepper? I'm totally unfamiliar with white pepper, but I used nutmeg in baking, so it cannot be that. I liked it. I don't know, but this smells strange, kind of strange. I don't know. So I'm really curious to try tomorrow in the actual dish, which I will be sure, as I'm not trying this sauce right now, to add in the description box the link of that video once it's actually up. I don't know, I'm so curious. Could any of you please tell me, okay, so that there's this trick, right, with the spoon and the finger. Did I do it right? I mean, not the trick itself, but did I cook enough? I cooked 10 minutes, right? And it thickened up, but I'm not sure. Should I have cooked longer? And about the spices, did I ruin it? Well, I don't think I ruined it, but what's the difference, I wonder, between seasoning during cooking and in the very end? That's the questions that are in my mind right now. So if you want, you can find the original recipe right there. The written one is down in the description box. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you today. Bye!